Wednesday, the 13th of April, as we hurtle towards this year's royal wedding, a mosaic image of the pair made from love hearts has been unveiled. Yes. And alongside me, Andrew McLean, are a line of sweet treats. That's Lisa Maxwell, Zoe Tyler, and Jenny Eclair. As usual, we have got a grade A lineup for you this lunchtime, accompanied by her beloved pooches. She's the broadcaster, presenter and voice of the well-loved radio show Woman's Hour. It's Jenny Murray. And be very afraid, winging her way here to add some spice to your lunchtime, complete with new bump, it's a scary Mel B. Now, did you girls catch last night's EastEnders? Did you?
Yeah.
Well, while the female residents of Albert Square readied themselves for Tanya's hen do, daughter Abby was a little less enthusiastic than most about proceedings and whether she should join them. Here's why.
Mum actually wanted me to join him. Can you imagine? It'd be like going on a night out with them loose women.
I know!
She should be so lucky.
Well...
There's nothing wrong with our nights out.
Well, let's have a look, because after that little outburst, well, we thought we'd have a look and see if their night out compared in any way to one of ours.
Remember that time you got arrested for nicking Thunderbird down a social? We're nicking a kid's pie.
All right, Mum, all right. I have seen you in a whole new light.
Talk of the estate for weeks.
Didn't know you grew up in an estate, Tanya. Anything wrong with that?
Look, don't matter where you come from. With class, you either got it or you ain't. Me and Denise, we've always had it. Innit, Dee?
Well, our Denise has definitely got it, hasn't she?
So that was, you know, that was pretty much spot on. But do we think that, you know, little Abby was right? Do you think that going clubbing with your elders is a bit naff?
Well, yeah. You don't think so? I think there comes a point where going out with your mum is quite, like, maybe once is all right because people think, oh, what a lovely girl, she's taking her mum out for the night.
Yeah.
But actually, it's quite divisive as well because it's quite a good pulling technique.
Taking your mum out?
Yeah, because people think you're not on the pool because you're with your mum. But actually, people come over and talk to you because they feel safer because they think, you know, you're not going to hit on them, but actually you are about to.
But you look so little and sweet. It makes you sound like, actually, you're like a predator, you know, you're not going to hit on them.
Back in the day, I was quite territorial in my nightclubbing days. In fact, I used to go clubbing until I was 33. But yeah, I did, and because I met Paul when I was 33, and but it was a different kind of club. It wasn't like night clubbing, like oops upside your head and dig in a ditch, star.
Oh, I don't know that song.
It was a kind of ravey kind of time. But it's more of a sort of media club, so I thought it was more like work and a bit more grown up. But
That's quite late though, Lisa. Stop clubbing.
Yeah, we're not a different kind of clubbing.
You had a dance.
Yeah. So did you like a bit of clubbing?
Oh, I did, but I burnt myself out very early. I started early and finished quite early.
I do that. I'm normally home by 10.
Yeah, 10 years before you did, I think. I loved it. My friend Tina and I used to go to the Dome nightclub in Birmingham about 4 nights a week. And we thought with the bee's knees. Over my dead body would anyone over the age of 30 be coming with us. Let me tell you, it was my domain. It was our domain. We thought we were honestly, queen bees. We'd walk in, we'd miss the queue because we knew all the bouncers, and then we were so cool. We used to stand in the DJ box all night, thinking we were the coolest because we knew the DJ. And we just got off off on that, you know. Our egos were massive, but it was all about getting ready, and I think it's
but getting ready was often the best bit of going clubbing, wasn't it? It used to start on a Wednesday to go out on a Saturday. and the first thing that went on was the calm and curlers. And I spent so much time getting ready that when I was 15, by the time I went out, I looked like a 36-year-old divorcee, you know. But when you say predatory, I was like a shark cruising around, sniffing for fresh blood, you know. And I used to hunt by myself quite a lot. I was quite reckless and promiscuous, I have to say.
You went to a nightclub on your own to pull?
Yes,
yes. I did too.
That's brave.
When I was a drama student, yes, I used to sort of cruise around Manchester going to several... This is a dreadful thing.
People get to know you, don't they?
Yes, but this is the worst thing I used to do. I used to pretend to faint. And you'd get a brandy. And I'd go on a fainting circuit of the pubs in Manchester, fall off bar stools, get a brandy, and then I'd go to a club and I wouldn't have to buy myself a drink.
Who do you
Marvellous.
talk to? You know,
Anybody.
When you go clubbing, you need your girlfriend there to go, he's looking, he's not. He is, he's looking. He's looking. Do I look all right? Yeah, you look fine. When you're on your own, what do you do?
I was reckless, and I would, you know, I'd hate my daughter to behave like I did.
I'm the same, actually, because my beau, she's only 11, so I can't imagine we'll be going clubbing for a few years, but she said she will never, ever go to a nightclub.
She's 11.
I don't know, she's 11. She just said they're full of very strange people who behave very badly.
I was like that, and I have to say I was quite a pious little 11-year-old, I suppose. I went, you know, I did the whole clubbing thing and all that sort of stuff, but it kind of happened around me, because I can remember I didn't move to London until I was about 24, and when I was about 25 was when I started going out with girlfriends and stuff. We'd go clubbing, and I can remember, you know, we went to some really trendy... I have no idea where I went, because I just used to follow them, in a really trendy club, and I'd kind of had enough by then. Everyone's drinking water, like me, and I thought, well, isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? There's no pressure on anyone, you know, to get really drunk. They all had their little bottles of water. I didn't know they were taking other things that went right over my head. And I remember we were in a... I know.
Digging a ditch, digging a ditch.
I just thought, isn't everyone smiling? You know, so I did do the clubbing scene, as it were, but oblivious to everything else. I remember being in a cubicle and the girl next to me went, and I thought, oh, she's got a terrible cold. And that's the God's honest truth.
Dreadful sinuses, poor
Terrible
woman.
sinuses. I nearly gave her a paracetamol. Now, have you got some stories of disco debauchery to share? Is clubbing just as good when it crosses generations? You can go to our website, itv.com/loosewomen, or email us at loose.women@itv.com. You can also post your questions and comments on our Facebook and Twitter sites. Make sure you get your views in by 1:15 p.m. today, April the 13th, and we will read out the best. OK, we're going to take a quick break, but still to come, we'll be asking if it's a woman's duty to step in if they suspect a friend has become a victim of domestic violence. See you in a bit.